here at Answer Coating Grenada Limited, a proud sponsor of Christmas with GBN. And this year, we're giving up to 40% off various items.
And customers actually have the opportunity to win up to $1,000 cash. So we encourage you to stay tuned to Christmas with GBN and look out for all other in-store promotions and product information.
And don't forget, this December, a night of shopping with Answer Coatings.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Grenada Duty Free, and Answer Coatings.
All right, good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to this interactive section of Good Morning Grenada for today, Thursday, the 14th day of November. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you had a great night. Aluta continua. Yeah, the struggles continue, man. Good morning to all those of you in the diaspora. Good morning to those of you in the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. Monica Mayrose Williams, good morning to you. Yulin Alexander, Lydia Cameron, Mary E. Banks, good morning. Mildred Smith, good morning to you and Shem. Good morning, Zamora. How do you do? Yeah, hope all is well. Nutmeg Queen, good morning.
Let the heavens and the praise his name.
Kathleen, good morning to you. Michelle Bernard, Sylvina Charles.
Down in the valley to the mountain.
Man, I'm just seeing a lot of mercy. I don't know, man. Just saw a good friend of mine in the obituaries, man. Jack. Wow. This one is a shocker. Nonetheless, I want to say good morning to Miss Rashida Richardson. You're laying your princess to rest today. I know it's tough. The grace of the good Lord goes with you. You've got moral support from Nurse Pierre and the folks at the ICU at the General Hospital. They'll be with you. Be strong. Stop, it's sad. Despite what is worthy to be praised. Celebrate on life, right? At the same time, saying happy birthday to my good little girl Zamora Plenty. Today is your birthday. Well, you've got birthday greetings coming from your grandmom Mildred Smith. I know your mom Judy and your dad, the entire home circle. You're gonna make sure that you have an exceptional day today. Growing into a beautiful little princess. Don't forget to buy the ice cream today, all right? Nice. Good, folks. The word of the day today, that word today is folderol. Folderol, F-O-L-D-E-R-O-L, folderol. It means mere nonsense, foolish talk, or ideas. And here's how we can use that word in a sentence. The politician's speech was criticized as folderol, offering plenty of charm but no real policy. Yeah, folderol, F-O-L-D-E-R-O-L. Good. Nice.
This is
good morning to the Titus family. We're all Tighty Titus, man. I only got to know that Tighty was your brother yesterday, but I should have suspected that. But I could not see the similarities in the face. Yeah, man, be strong. We're all sprung along Titus. Tighty will be laid to rest today. Man. You know, have you ever reached to a situation where you think, well, you know, maybe better I go to bed and, you know, wish you don't wake? Man, life could be tough. Life could be tough. Sometimes you make poor decisions, you know, involuntarily. And the circumstances most times are not pleasant.
Thank you for the
Sometimes it's just destiny.
merciful Father.
Sometimes things happen.
Yes,
Yolan Swan, good morning to you. How are you and the family? Good morning.
oh my child.
The motivational tip of the day comes up next.
Yeah, my
And it says nothing is impossible. The word itself says I am possible. I am P-O-S-S-I-B-L-A.
ups and downs.
I'm possible. Nothing is impossible.
Hours.
Set it as a goal and work assiduously to achieving it. Make sure the goals are realistic, because you can get frustrated when you set goals that are not. And you keep saying, well, no, I'm not getting through. Maybe you said, take baby steps, man.
Thank you for the breath.
That's what I do. I take baby steps daily to be a better person than I was yesterday.
Provide my needs.
Conquering the battles as they come, one by one. Not no bulky sort of things. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, merciful Father.
Nice.
Your grace, my soul is fed.
The nutrition health tip comes up next.
Oh, my child. Oh, my child. Play the music.
Follow these steps and you'll be fine. Drink lots of water.
Research has shown that eating a healthy and balanced diet can reduce the risk of developing some types of cancers. Having a healthy, well-planned diet can help you to maintain healthy eating patterns, which can help to manage the body's weight and vitals. According to the American Institute for Cancer Research, having a healthier diet can help to prevent up to 1/3 of cancers. 50% of the most common cancers can be prevented by eating well, exercising, not smoking, protecting your skin, and getting vaccinated. It is also proven that being obese or overweight can put you at risk of developing some types of cancers. Cancer Research UK also advises that your overall diet, which is what you would normally eat over the course of a week, is more important than individual foods when it comes to cancer prevention. The research states that eating a healthy diet overall can help you to manage your weight. Eating whole grains regularly would help improve your digestive system, and eating fewer red meats would help you to reduce the occurrence of cancers in the bowel and digestive system. It is advised to eat more fruit and vegetables, eat lots of whole grains, and foods that are high in fiber. Eat some healthy sources of protein like fresh meat and fish, and eat less processed foods such as canned meats and red meat. And incorporate dairy if desired, as it can contribute towards a healthy, balanced diet. When it comes to cancer prevention, there is no meal plan or diet that can guarantee that you don't develop the disease. However, eating a healthy, balanced diet can reduce the risk. Grenada's food-based dietary guidelines advises that you should eat a variety of healthy and safe foods and add a larger number of fruits and colorful vegetables to your daily diet to help promote a healthy body. For example, regularly eating foods that are high in fiber can reduce the risk of bowel cancer. The guidelines also advises to flavor foods with local fresh seasonings and spices, avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks as they are high in fat, salt, and sugar. Eat what you grow and grow what you eat. Drink more water and avoid alcohol. Implementing these habits in your daily life can help to promote healthier eating habits and a healthier lifestyle. Until next time, the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council reminds you to look, eat, and feel well.
Rolls ring a bell? Yes, they keep the body working.
This is the day.
Reaching out and saying good morning to my partner Cruz. Celebrated his birthday yesterday. I know you and Eggies and we all had a blast, man. Yeah, good morning, good morning. Enjoyed. Peck, good morning. Yvonne Courtney, good morning to you. How are you? The folks inside of Tivoli La Poetry, good morning. Folks, quickly, let's see what's buzzing this morning. The AM edition comes up next, but let's see what's buzzing. PAHO reports that a significant number of people in the Caribbean die annually from HIV-related causes. CARICOM bringing attention to challenges faced by small island developing states. In the region, St. Lucian is the 2025 Rhodes Scholar. Internationally, Republicans win full control of Congress in major boost for Trump's agenda. And in sports, England's 6 series win on return to St. Lucia. We've got the details to these and so much more after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Oh, Masha.
Tourism is me, tourism is you, tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Hello everybody, my name is Renee Goodwin and I am the marketing manager here at True Blue Bay Resort, and I am so excited to invite you all to join us every Thursday on GBN starting from November 7th as we count down to the holiday season right here at True Blue Bay Resort, Grenada's best family-friendly resort for visitors and locals.
Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, November 14th, 2024. Coming up in the news, PAHO reports that significant number of people in the Caribbean die annually from HIV-related causes. CARICOM bringing attention to challenges faced by small island developing states. In the region, St. Lucian is the 2025 Rhodes Scholar. Internationally, Republicans win full control of Congress in major boost for Trump's agenda. And in sports, England's 6 series win to return to St. Lucia. We've got the details to this and more after these messages.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color, we're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
Good morning. With the details, I'm Gordon Joseph. The Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, says approximately 5,100 people die annually in the Caribbean from HIV-related causes, and that 1/3 of the HIV cases are identified in advanced stage. The Guyana-based Pan-Caribbean Partnership Against HIV and AIDS, PANCAP, on Wednesday said these facts form the critical areas for discussion at the regional workshop, Uniting Science and Communities to Accelerate HIV Response in the Caribbean, which was held in Trinidad and Tobago earlier this month. PAHO's advisor for HIV, STI, and TB, and also viral hepatitis, Caribbean Sub-Region Office, Sandra Jones, said while the Caribbean has progressed with HIV prevention and treatment services and innovations in HIV service delivery, the region did not achieve the 90-90-90 target. Data from the 2024 UN AIDS report indicate that the Caribbean is not poised to achieve the 95-95-95 targets in 2025, and Jones said this may affect the ultimate goal of ending AIDS as a public health threat in 2030. Chairman of CARICOM and Prime Minister of Grenada, Deacon Mitchell, has been amplifying the voices of SIDS in the region by bringing attention to several challenges. He told a leaders' summit of the small island developing states on climate change that money can be found to address the climate crisis, as trillions are found to fight wars. Prime Minister Mitchell made a plea for the financing gap to be closed. We have more in this report.
SIDS have paid in debt repayments 18 times more than they have received in climate financing. And so without setting any new ambitions or targets, the starting point for credibility is to close that financing gap. And the debt
Meanwhile, the Secretary General of the CARICOM, Dr. Carla Barnett, warned that gains made by member states are at risk as they continue to bear the brunt of climate change. She says the challenges are unprecedented, including extreme heat and weather, sea level rise, and warming ocean temperatures. Dr. Barnett has welcomed the use of artificial intelligence, or AI, in the fight against climate change. We have more in this.
AI is rapidly being deployed to tackle the climate crisis on multiple fronts. It's enhancing our ability to predict and prepare for extreme weather events like hurricanes, wildfires, by analyzing massive climate data sets. AI can help monitor and protect ecosystems by tracking things like shoreline change, loss of territory, and deforestation with unprecedented speed and accuracy. AI accelerates climate research by analyzing complex data, making timely analyses and policy development possible at levels previously unattainable. However, it is crucial to develop and use AI responsibly.
The Ministry of Health informs the public that due to the unavailability of running water and interruptions at major water supply systems, which was caused by Tuesday's flash floods, the following health facilities will be closed until further notice. The River Sally, Tivoli, Union, Hermitage, Vincent's, New Hampshire, and Snug Corner. The Ministry of Health apologizes for any inconvenience this may cause and appreciates the understanding of the public as it works to restore services. And finally, the Land Tenure Regularization Program under the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources is wrapping up Phase 1. This phase focuses on issuing title deeds to individuals with allotted Crown land who have made full payments for the lot but have not yet received a title deed. At the same time, those who completed payment for allotted Crown land but for whom there is no cabinet conclusion are being provided with the opportunity to be regularized and be issued with a title deed. The governments were unable to contact some people who paid for allotted Crown land but not obtained a title deed. They are being urged to contact the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources as soon as possible on telephone numbers 440-2708 extension 26820 or mobile at 457-6588 or email lsdpro.coordinator, that's coordinator at moa.gov.gd. The ministry intends to process and deliver the title deeds by the end of December 2024. Phase 2 of the program is now in the early stages of implementation. It will target more than 5,000 allottees who obtained land by cabinet conclusions but have not completed payments within the time frame specified by the Crown Lands Act Cap 73 of the revised laws of Grenada 2010. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional roundup together with international developments, the sports and the weather, they are straight ahead. It's 5 minutes on to 7 o'clock. We now join the Caribbean News Desk for this morning's edition of the Regional Roundup.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Dennis Chabot with the latest from across the Caribbean.
The Bahamas is getting regional assistance to destroy up to 7,000 confiscated firearms this week, including high-powered weapons linked to serious crimes like murder. The CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security Impacts is joining forces with the U.S.-based Mines Advisory Group under Technical Field Officer Chris Snaith.
We are going to set up 5 stations. I'm going to have 5 officers cutting non-stop with our target of destroying 7,000 weapons this week.
The Bahamas Deputy Police Commissioner Lehman Delvos says their records show multiple murders committed by some of the weapons, and he hopes to see more removed from the criminals.
And the evidence is there to prove that we have seen more than 5 murders associated to one firearm in the Bahamas. So this event today is historic, and it will go well for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Yes, most of the men, 95% of the men are involved in crime, gun being the first choice.
The Bahamas has joined the United States in suspending flights to violence-torn Haiti. Acting Prime Minister Chester Cooper announced the Bahamas air flight suspension after 3 American airlines, Sprint, JetBlue, and American Airlines, came under separate gunfire attack in the Haitian capital.
Every day, every week, we make the assessment as to whether we continue service. From time to time, we have paused the service until the environment stabilizes. Any issue that destabilizes Haiti is a concern for the Bahamas due to our close connectivity of our peoples, as well as the close proximity of our country to Haiti.
The Pan American Health Organization says about 5,000 persons still die each year in the Caribbean from HIV-related causes. The CARICOM Secretariat also says additionally 1/3 of the HIV cases are only identified in the advanced stage. PAHO's advisor for HIV sexually transmitted infections at the Caribbean Sub-Regional Office, Ms. Sandra Jones, says the Caribbean did not achieve the 90-90-90 targets of people knowing their status, being on antiretroviral therapy, and achieving suppression. She says this may affect the ultimate goal of ending AIDS as a public health threat by 2030.
Grenada police yesterday confirmed that the body of a woman was found in a vehicle which was swept away by floods caused by unusually heavy rainfall. The vehicle of the primary school teacher was among several caught up in the floods, which the local Met Office says was triggered by 69mm millimeters of rainfall in a 6-hour period, an amount usually recorded in a month. Acting Prime Minister Andy Williams says the assessment and the cleanup have started.
We have crews that are working speedily to bring back the place to a sense of normalcy. Up until last night, we had crews up until 2 a.m. last night working on clearing some of the road by Cherry Hill, by River Road. We had the RGPF coming with a fire truck to wash down some of the slush on the road. So we are really doing our best to react in the quickest possible time to get things back normal.
Belize is following the example of Guyana in turning to an electricity generating ship to meet expected shortfalls in electricity demand. Belize Prime Minister John Briceño says arrangements are being made to secure the ship from Mexico.
When I was at the inauguration of the new president in Mexico, I met with the new Minister of Energy along with officials from CFE. And so we are at the point now we proposed the ship because the ship is 80 megawatts. We cannot use 80 megawatts. The idea is we use what we need and then the rest we can sell it on to Mexico.
Earlier this year, Guyana added a Turkish electricity generation ship with a 36 megawatts capacity to the national grid and plans to add another ship in the coming weeks.
The leaders of the 15-nation Caribbean Community CARICOM plan to ask India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inject more funds into the Caribbean Development Bank. The CARICOM India Summit will be held in Guyana next Wednesday to coincide with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit from November 19 to 21. Guyana's President Irfan Ali.
So the India CARICOM Summit, they're a member of CDB, so I'm sure we'll be talking to them about how we can unlock more resources, access to resources, how they can support adaptation measures, their technology on solar and renewable. That is something that is of interest, and I know that many of the leaders are also looking at collaboration in the healthcare sector and pharmaceuticals.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
And looking further afield, the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump thanked President Joe Biden for pledging a smooth transfer of power as the victorious Republican made a historic return visit to the White House on Wednesday. Politics is tough, and in many cases, it's not a very nice world. It is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much, Trump said after the two men shook hands in the Oval Office. The 78-year-old Trump added that the transition would be smooth as you can get. Biden greeted Trump in front of a roaring fire, offering him congratulations and saying, "Welcome back." The 81-year-old Biden invited his sworn rival to the White House, despite the fact that Trump, who refused to admit his 2020 election loss, never afforded Biden the same courtesy. Biden, who dropped out of the election in July but saw his successor Kamala Harris lose to Trump last week, said he was looking forward to having a smooth transition. And finally, thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes in Costa del Sol, region of southern Spain, as extreme rain and flooding drenches the area. National Weather Office ACMET has placed both Malaga and the northeastern Catalonia region on the highest alert for strong rain expected to last until Friday. The Malaga area, including the tourist resorts of Marbella, Valles, and Estepona, is expected to take the brunt of the extreme weather phenomenon known as Dania. Parts of the eastern Valencia area have also been placed in the highest alert weeks after the area was devastated by flash floods that killed more than 220 people. That's the regional roundup and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. West Indies and Ireland women are set for white ball tours in India coming December and January. The series, which is part of the 2022 to 2025 Future Tours program, will see India play West Indies in 3 T20 internationals in Navi, Mumbai, and 3 ODIs in Vadodara next month, followed by 3 ODIs against Ireland in Rajkot in January 2025. It will be Ireland's women's first ever bilateral tour of India and the team's first series against each other since 2006. The T20s against West Indies are scheduled for December 15th, 17th and 19th, followed by the ODIs on December 22nd, 24th and 27th. The 3 Ireland ODIs are set to be played on January 10th, 12th and 15th. Now, both ODI series will be part of the ICC Women's Championship. With the next ODI World Cup set to be played in India next year, the hosts began their prep for the tournament with an ODI series against New Zealand in Ahmedabad, which they won 2-1 right after the T20 World Cup in October. They are also set to play 3 ODIs against Australia in Brisbane and Perth in December before the series against West Indies. And in more cricketing news, a very interesting one. West Indies women's all-rounder Chanel Henry has officially tied the knot with her partner Coretta Dyes, marking a joyous new chapter in her life. The couple exchanged vows on November 9th, capping a romance that blossomed after meeting in late December 2022 and culminating in an engagement in August 2023. Henry shared the news with her fans on Instagram, posting a heartwarming message. "Now we can hang out forever," accompanied by photos from their special day. The announcement was soon celebrated by Henry's Caribbean Premier League franchise, who posted on Instagram the beginning of a beautiful partnership. That's the sports. There will be more sports for us in the luncheon edition of news. The weather report is up next.
This holiday season, get ready for a magical celebration packed with culinary delights, crafts and music that will bring joy to your heart. But that's not all. Lots of giveaways are waiting for you. Stay tuned and make this Christmas one to remember only with GBN.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Finbar Frank at the Met Office of the MBIA. Good morning, Finbar.
Hey, good morning. It's a fair morning across most of the state. Down here at the southernmost end of the state, winds are blowing from southeast at 15 miles per hour. The pressure is lower than the mean, but it's rising at 1009.5 millibars. Present temperature 28.5. Orange 76. In terms of maximum temperature here within the last day, the max was 31.4. Minimum temperature last night 27.7. Please note all temperatures at all times are in Celsius. In terms of rain here within the last day, we had 5.5. Hence, for the month so far, total goes up to 208.7 millimeters of rain. Please note this is only for the airport. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the day and the nighttime. The weather expects to be mostly fair. A few light showers, more so during the morning time and then during the night. Maximum temperature for the day should get up to near 32 degrees. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Waves should get up to near 6 feet. Hence, seas will be moderate. Of course, that's offshore. Tides are low now. Should be high this afternoon near 2. Sunset 5:38. Sunrise on Friday 6:04. Just to recap, the forecast followed for the day and the nighttime. The weather expected to be mostly fair, with a few light showers during the morning time and then some more showers during the night. That's it for the Met Office. I'm Finbar Frank.
Thank you very much, Finbar. Have yourself a great day now.
All right, bye-bye.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
It's 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. PAHO reports that significant number of people in the Caribbean die annually from HIV-related causes. CARICOM bringing attention to challenges faced by small island developing states. In the region, St. Lucian is the 2025 Rhodes Scholar. Internationally, Republicans win full control of Congress in major boost for Trump's agenda. And in sports, England seek to win the series and on their return to St. Lucia. That has been the AM edition of news for today, Thursday, 14th November 2024. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
So it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emerald International. Bring home more than a memory.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Green
NADA get ready to celebrate the magic of the season with Christmas with GBN. Starting November 4th, join us weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on GBN Television, K105 and Hot 98.
Monday kicks off with traditional stories and wellness, featuring a storytelling session with Labukan Creative Center, giveaways, nutrition tips, and live calls to share your holiday wishes. On Tuesday brings Craft Day with live and pre-recorded workshops guided by local artisans. Join us for more giveaways and connect through live calls. Wednesday features an outdoor production showcase, giving local sponsors a chance to shine from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. On Thursday, it highlights a local cuisine showcase at True Blue Bay Resort. And on Friday, it wraps up the week with live entertainment in our studio, showcasing...
All right, it's 14 minutes gone past the of 7 o'clock, and it's time for a conversation this morning. And I want to spark a conversation, right, on a phenomenon that's occurring right now. We had these flash floods on Tuesday, okay? And I read in the news this morning a number of health centers have to be closed because of the unavailability of water. People are unable to go to work because there is no water. All right. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here this morning. All right, and that's what we're talking about. And coming close to the end, after I heard all your contributions, I would hint something. Okay, so tell me, how do we deal with this? Who's to be blamed for that? Let's go straight to the telephone line right away. Good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. Welcome.
All right. Now, before you get into what you want to talk about, I just want to throw out something real quick from the National CSOT, the National Cybersecurity Incident Response Team. I don't think people are aware that it's just me there. It's a team of one with a budget of $0.00. So I need the support of the general public to be my sponsored post, please. We posted something on Monday in relation to an image of our Prime Minister and journalist Kalistra Faria, and the bad actors are using the image of the Grenada informer, telling people that they are able to get monies back as some rebate from tax, what have you. And it references an interview the Prime Minister had some time back. Now, the entire thing is bogus. It is malicious. But people are clicking on it, and they keep sending it, asking if it's legit, even after we posted it on Monday. Now, the thing is, if I had a budget, I would be able to run sponsored posts and, hey, say, Facebook, look, throw that in front all Grenadians, and I know it's going to get there, and people are going to see it. But without having a budget, I need for the public to please, when we post stuff on the National CSOT page and so, please share it. And even if you don't want to share it, screenshot it and send it to your family members, send it to your loved ones, so they know it is malicious and they would not go after these fake promises of money. Secondly, for the people who are not on Facebook and Instagram, we have a WhatsApp channel. We have a WhatsApp group where I post the stuff there. Now, it's not one of those groups where people saying good morning, good evening, and just monkeying around in it. We only put stuff there of some level of importance and relevance to your safety. So again, if you're not on the part of the WhatsApp group, just send me a message. Well, it's going to be the National CSOT number, 423-2478, 423-2478, and I'll add you. The problem with being in a WhatsApp group, you don't see all that was posted prior to you being added to the group, and that is where the WhatsApp channel comes in. So I will send you two links. The WhatsApp channel will allow you to go back and see all the stuff we post. I mean, just this morning, somebody reached out. They lost access to their WhatsApp account. They're not sure how to get back in. And I had to just send them a link to stuff we've posted since last year showing this is what is happening. This is how you get back in. This is how quickly you need to act. So again, people, I really need your support. Be my sponsored post because I don't have a budget. And for the people who have been a little thing, you try reaching the CSOT and you have not been able to get through. Remember, if I am occupied otherwise, I can't take your call. I'll have to respond to it when I get around to it. So if you send something and you did not get a response, please just be patient. Send it again. If you have disappearing messages turned on sometime when I get to it, there is nothing there. But please, I need your help. I need your support. Mr. Joseph, have a good day. And GBN, thank you for the support you've given over the last couple of years. Yeah, have a good one.
We're in this together, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah, well, sometimes the frustration, Dread, because this morning, it hit me hard because knowing I put out so much stuff and people are still losing accounts. And so, I mean, just last week when Kevin Roger, his account was compromised and you had people sending money to him thinking he actually was in need of the funds. He had to put out something. I mean, it's real. Have a good day. Grenadians, please support, and especially with the Christmas season coming up, I expect to see a lot of these scams showing up. They've already started raising their heads. Hey, listen, my accounts are not compromised. I haven't lost any money anytime recently, so it's up to you to help me, to help you protect yourself. All right? Have a good one.
Yeah, bro, thank you. Thank you very much, bro. All right, folks, I urge you to be cautious. Be very, very cautious. All right, so back to the main topic of discussion this morning. That issue with the lack of water because of the flash floods that we had. NAWASA is doing exceptional work. Late hours of the night, you could have seen them in certain areas trying to get water back on. But how do you think we as a people can mitigate around that? Get around us not having... It's only Tuesday. Tuesday we had the rains, all right? Today we don't have any water. Why? Let's go to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Innocent, good morning, darling. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Welcome. How are you?
I'm all right. Innocent, I could boast and brag and show off now. If water gone by me, Innocent, I have water to last me, my husband, and my son for the whole week. So I just want to ask people, when you buy the little water, the Glenelg big bottle, I think is 5 liter what? Say that is a storage. Innocent, I have about 30 bottles in that full of water. We didn't have water Monday. I using that. I have a shower. I didn't go outside in the storage. Water come back last night. I full up. So I'm begging people, look for little storage, and store little water, because when we in our water now, I find them, I'm sure they have, because they don't have the water store up. So let us have a little storage and store some water.
Okay.
Innocent, I want to say to the people of River Road, Innocent, if a heavy rain fall, not as the day before, no, River Road having more problem. Why? All the dust in certain places in River Road flow down in the drain. So if the rain come out, there is no place for the water to run again. Okay. So I asking the people in River Road, I saw the police with a hose there. I think Monday morning I was coming down, but to me, Innocent, they have to remove the mud first before they wash. So if the community come out and take little spade and bucket and check out the dust, then the fire truck could come and wash down the road. You see the condition at certain place in the road. Well, yesterday by the old post office, I saw some guy with bucket and spade checking out some of the mud, and that's the way to go. Follow community. And our last one I want to say to NAWASA this morning, since Sunday I was passing in the Cocoa Road, the road that was called in the Cocoa, the pipe burst twice, 2 places there, and lots of water, since Sunday. a past day last night, and same thing, nobody. I don't know if now I'm trying to get the results, the statement here to go and check out the pipe, but I'm telling them this morning, please go and check out the water. Too much of water wasting down in the drain. I don't know who pipe had bought. I know if it's now a pipe or what. But to me, for people, pipe perhaps they will not get water, so perhaps they might check them out. So now, sir, please go and check that pipe in the Cocoa in Montparnasse.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good one. Have a good one. All right, someone on WhatsApp says, kudos to Nawasa. I thought after these floods I would be out of water for 5 days, but they came through in less than 24 hours in my area in the Bocas. Grateful. All right. Back to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning, Innocent.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. First of all, my condolences to the relatives and the loved ones of this young lady who lost her life so tragically on Tuesday. You're saying it's only Tuesday. It's not only Tuesday, Innocent. I have been without mainline water since Saturday.
Okay, yeah, we had inclemency Friday night into Saturday as well, yes.
Yep. So it takes us back to the fundamental problem. But I have water because I have storage. Does Nawasa have storage, appropriate storage? No. And that's the basic problem. Whether there is no rain or there is too much rain that clogs the line, we do not have any storage beyond the catchment areas. Now, if you had storage beyond the catchment areas, then you could make use of that storage while you're dealing with the clearing up and the other things. But we don't have any storage, so it always comes right back down to the main catchment areas, whether they run dry or they have too much water and filth. So the fundamental problem is getting proper storage closer to where the water has to be distributed. I'm not relying 100%, as it seems, on water coming from the main source into a major catchment, and from there beginning the distribution.
Okay.
That is the fundamental problem. I don't know. I hope mine comes back today. But
okay.
I haven't had since Saturday.
Okay. Good, man. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
All right. Someone says, good morning, Innocent. People need to get serious about having storage. Even if they cannot afford a tank yet, have bottles or buckets of water stored in the house. This happens after every storm or heavy rains. We must learn from our mistakes. And for the clinics, by now the Ministry of Health should know that every clinic should have a tank so they could continue their work of service to the community despite the disaster. Tell me, what are your thoughts? I grew up in Laborie all my life with spouting on the roof leading into huge drums on different sides of the house. When those black tanks became available, we got a huge one. Very rare we didn't have running water. All about harvesting rainwater. We didn't call it that fancy term in the past, but we just did this common sense thing and caught and stored water. Good. All right, we lost that caller there. Let's go to the WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Good morning, caller. Okay. All right. We're having some connectivity issues here. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate that you take my call. And so, everybody is not as rich as you and others like you. So people are saying that to buy tanks and place in your house. It's true. You could only buy tanks and place in your house and wait if rain doesn't come. Then you have people who are destroying even your tanks with these serious weed eaters that can blind people, causing, as you would say, foul bits of things to go into your tank, because they cut the grass root in any manner. They do not angle themselves. So you cannot take water from your roof, because dark mess, fall mess, all kind of mess been pelted with the weed eater onto your house. I had a tank. I put it attached to my house so I can get water. I had to take it out because of this rootless cutting of the grass. Anyhow, and these foul things are going into my tank. So people are complaining. Tell the people, educate the people how to use the weed eater. I don't mean because I know you cannot do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. 28 minutes after 7 o'clock. That is the time. Well, actually, just turned 29. Yep. Okay, my goodness me. Grenada is just a wonderful place. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Well, a Christ-blessed, thankful Thursday to you, innocent. Long time no speak.
Tone, how are you doing?
I am, well, up and with it, and again, giving thanks and praise for that. Well, I'll tell you what, I know time is, well, as our dear friend, may he rest in peace, Lou Smith, as he used to say, radio is time, so cutting to the bone.
Right.
In terms of water supply, I just wanted to say something, first off, on behalf of, let's say, senior citizens or physically challenged people. It's one thing to say you should have those large empty bottles, or your water tanks, etc. As this last caller indicated, those tanks are not cheap. Also, getting things, heavy things, items like those bottles of water, so that you can one day have them as empty future storage containers, if you get me. For somebody like an elderly person or a physically challenged person, that would be quite a challenging thing to store up that number of bottles. And what is needed is greater community spirit, reaching out to others. You see somebody who you can help out, help get some bottles to them or something like that. I myself have a tank, yes. And again, thanks and praise for it. Not everyone, as that last caller indicated, is in that financial position. In terms of the clinics, perhaps, and I'm just saying perhaps, government needs to maybe take a closer look at that, because clinics, they offer a community service. It's a nationally based something, and so if they are to have such water storage in tanks of the size a clinic would need, and therefore even more expensive, then perhaps that could be subsidized. Who knows? That's something that could be discussed through the Ministry of Health. One more thing, and that very first caller that you had, I think it was on cybersecurity. Again, I'm looking at perhaps that person being helped in terms of, or facilitated, in terms of getting these warning notices out to the public, etc. As he has said, he's operating on pretty much a zero budget. Well, I think he obviously needs some assistance. That is something that he's doing for the nation, and it's a security matter. Perhaps the Ministry of Security. These are just some thoughts. I don't know who would think what about them, but I'm ready to be nailed to the wall if I have to be on certain suggestions. You know me and that.
Yes.
But it was just some things. Anyway, again, time is valuable. I've taken up enough of it, so I just want to wish you, everyone, all the family at GBN, all of the very, very best for a rapidly approaching Christmas.
Tone love always, right?
You take good care.
Have a good one. All right. I like the direction that conversation is taking. Someone says, just an observation. This dry season, the St. Lucia Government and Water Authority had a promotion to get water tanks at half price. And the person said, I have to admit I was jealous. Nonetheless, to each their own. However, this picture of a little pond that Nawasta posted as a dam and thanking God it was full after one day of rain this August shows how bad things are. Someone has a suggestion here. Nawasa, time to give people tanks and bill them for it with their water bill. Changes the dynamics of the conversation. What do you think? Should Nawasa provide the household or the customers with water tanks and bill them for it in the water bill? Tell me, what do you think? Folks, it's 27 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Tell you what, we take a commercial break. We'll be back with more of the conversation after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at cost. Yeah, it's back. God's Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of the season. Shop and credit to win big. And bring nothing until next year, February. Rock out and come down to court. Cuts already load. Cuts already load. Black Friday starts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
It's time to lace up, Grenada. The 25th Grenadian General Insurance Half Marathon and 10K is back. Happening on Sunday, November 17th, starting at 2 p.m. Feel the adrenaline rush from Corinth St. David's all the way to the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. 10K starts in Woodlands for participants under the age of 15, with monetary prizes up for grabs for the top 10 male and female finishers in the half marathon and the top 5 male and female finishers in the 10K, plus a special prize for the oldest finisher and special cash prize for the school or club or organization with the most finishers. And don't worry, we've got you covered with transportation provided. Ready to race? Let's hit the road! Sunday, November 17th. Register now and be part of Grenada's biggest race event of the year.
Welcome back, our viewers and listeners. Back to the conversation. Let's go to our WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm calling from Toronto, and I think I've heard one of your last the last comment. I was about to echo that. Are you hearing it?
Yeah, I'm loud and clear. Go right ahead.
Yes. The last comment, I was about to echo that. It's a good idea that this gentleman had. Why not get the tanks from the water and be billed on a monthly basis? Just as 2 weeks ago, my water heater went. My water heater went, and all I had to do was to call Enbridge, and what they did is send someone to restore it, because we get billed for it on a monthly basis. So that means you always have that. And in Trinidad, because I went to college in Trinidad, and what they used to do back then, I don't know for now, you used to have to go to Marcus Valley and pay ahead of time when it's your turn to get the water. So they would come and put the water in the tanks for you. So I think that should be done. And because I follow everything in Grenada on a daily basis, it's a long while now I've been seeing these tanks on them, and they've been talking about storing your water, especially when you have the droughts and when situations like that occur. So it's not something that is not known in Grenada to have water storage. So people sometimes, we tend to wait until the disaster takes place, and then we come up with all kind of issues. And sometimes the funny thing about it, a lot of people tend to blame the government or do this or subsidize this, subsidize that. That's one thing I noticed over the years by looking at following the issues in Grenada.
Okay.
In the same token, why for the people who may not be able to afford a tank like off the bat like that, you know what happens? Save something piece by piece until you could come up to get the necessary things like the tanks and so on. So I think that that in Grenada people have to start looking, be proactive, look ahead, and make the provisions for when these things happens, you would not be in a situation where you are locked in.
Okay.
So this is what I have to say. But the idea that the gentleman came up with having the tanks and being built, and when the tanks is completely paid off for,
it's yours.
They just stop charging for the tank, and they just apply for the water when it's needed.
Okay.
I think that's a really, really good idea.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. All right. Someone says the Ministry of Health should ensure that all medical stations are equipped with storage tanks so there is no interruption in providing services to the communities. My good friend says maybe we should invest in a water tank instead of a new couch, because nothing is wrong with the one we have at home. Priorities, Grenadian. All you do, Miss Fire, you're good. Hope all is well. Even if some of these Grenadians have the tanks, they still will not fill it with water. Why are you saying that? Why do you think so? All right. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Innocent, I just want to run back. I just want to support the caller who talk about the tanks with Nawasa, and Nawasa could do it. You know, commercial meter, you have to pay $50 a month for a commercial meter. I have a little 2x4 little shop, and I have to pay $50 a month for the meter. So they could invest in the tanks and help who need it. And I just want to say, Innocent, yesterday, somebody that's in trouble for water in Telescope area, I could have given them 5 bottles. Somebody bring for me, and I say, well, I have it in the shop there, and the person come, and I know they're in trouble, and they were so happy for it to get a little storage too. So, you're helping one another. Don't take all for yourself.
That's the idea. Okay, thank you.
Man.
All right, thank you. All right, good morning, Innocent. I must say a very hearty thank you to Senator Joseph and the team that came out yesterday morning to assist, or I should say clean up, the St. George's Methodist School, by extension Wesley College. The senator was there before 7, made a phone call, and within minutes the workers came. Thank you to the supervisor who scrubbed and cleaned with her team. They deserve some form of recognition. They will return this morning to complete removing of mud in the drains and clean the sludge at the back. All right, yeah, well, that's the way it is. That's how it's supposed to be. All right, even if some... okay. 435-2041, that's the number. Someone says, I think Nawasa supplying people with tanks if you request it, and paying monthly is an excellent idea. Let's get it done. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm alive and thankful. Welcome.
Great. Listen, the idea about Nawasa buying tanks and let people build later. Okay, the question is, does Nawasa have that financial resources? Okay, these are factors. We shouldn't just be saying things based on the figment of our imagination. We are not paying the full cost we should be paying for water. Water is very, very expensive. I think what we need to do as a people, we need to have priority. Some folks are too cellular phones. They have vehicles, etc. Set your priority right. And remember, listen, we are living in a third world country and underdeveloped country, and there are a lot of shortcomings in the infrastructure, etc., etc. So buy a tank. Okay, perhaps you could take a loan and buy a tank and organize yourself. But if Nawasa was to do that, Nawasa has over 30,000 customers. What will happen to the system itself, the maintenance of it? What is the cost of a length of 12-inch ductile iron pipe or 4-inch? And not just the pipe. You have the fittings that are associated with the pipe. So I don't think that is the best thing for Nawasa to do. Thanks for listening. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Now, Lucille Edwards, all the way from Dominica, she says, morning from Dominica. If you have the blue barrels, make a tank of it. Yeah. The last caller, that's the trend of thought that I had. You know, it's all about priorities. All right. The credit unions are offering so much money for Christmas. You know, do you need new curtains this year? Really? Do you need new curtains, or do you need a new couch? Do you need a new mattress? Do you really need to paint? Or do you need water? Priority, that's what it is. Good morning, Miss Bola out there in Lafayette Paradise. Good morning to you and the team up there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mother Nature gave us so much water for a whole day, so people could have filled up a bucket. At least give Nawasa a break. Yeah, I think as a people we need to become more responsible. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Good morning and a blessed day to you.
Welcome to the program.
I want to say we're not learning anything, especially when we have things like disaster, floods and hurricanes and so on. And we're complaining about Nawasa. But we have to take our own responsibility too, because we only sit down waiting for Nawasa. That happened this time. The same thing happening next time. Get her 2 bottles, get her 2 buckets, a drum, and put it aside, pull it up and have it there for when, you know. But we just sit down and we don't learning nothing to say, let me help myself. Nawasa, you know, Nawasa will do what it could, but I find, you know, it's too much now. We have to learn to take our own responsibility. Rain coming, hurricane coming, I always have water in my house. Bottles, those big Lionel bottles, I have them full up. 2 buckets in from the shop. And you have it in the corner with some water in it. There's also water to brush your teeth and things. We have to learn to do better.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're doing all other things with money. Invest in something.
Nice. I like that.
The trucks and them, the boats and them full every weekend. Cruise here, cruise there. I don't say people have to go into, you know. But we need water, boy, when hurricane come. If a bad weather comes, suppose this happen, you have to be proactive. So we got to do something. Okay. I think it's high time we stop complaining about Nawasa and Nawasa. And we see we don't go in anyway. Do something for yourself.
Yeah, brighten your corner.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, caller. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Brighten the corner where you are. Take care of you. Back to the phone line. Good morning.
Hi, Edelstedt.
Welcome.
And it's not long the water went, so people shouldn't be complaining.
And you have something in the background too loud.
For the health centers and so, they could have a little tank. They could have a tank. But for the rest, they need to look out for themselves. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. Thank you. We shouldn't give Nawasa no break. Yes, we have our part to play, but we have to be on Nawasa's neck to do better. Back to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
You know, I always listen to people, but sometimes I say, I would use the word we don't think. If we are complaining that Nawasa cannot supply water when it's normal time, do you think if we build tanks to store water, that would problem would be alleviated? And at the same time, you claiming that I was a teacher. I think you were a teacher too. How long could water be stored in a tank? And what you think or what you know would happen to it? I don't understand this thinking. We have to analyze what we have to say, or while we are saying it, what we are saying, and if what we are saying is true. The important thing is tell the people how long you think or you know that water could be stored for and be very, what should I say, I would use the word very usable. Explain that to them, teacher.
Thank you, caller. Have a good one. 11 minutes on to 8 o'clock, folks. We take our final commercial break and then we come back and do the wrap.
We're here at Answer Coating Grenada Limited, a proud sponsor of Christmas with GBN. And this year, we're giving up to 40% off various items.
And customers actually have the opportunity to win up to $1,000 cash. So we encourage you to stay tuned to Christmas with GBN and look out for all other in-store promotions and product information.
And don't forget, this December, a night of shopping with Answer Coatings.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Grenada Duty Free, and Answer Coatings.
I'm Kenroy Batiste from GBN News. Season's greetings, everyone. Wishing you the very best for the holiday season. Spend time with each other, be good to each other, and celebrate each other. Looking ahead to 2025, my wish is for love, joy, and peace to reign in your life. Go forth.
Welcome back to the conversation, back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Good morning, welcome.
Morning, sorry, I wanted to speak to you off air.
Oh, okay, well, you'll have to call back after the program, right?
Thank you.
Okay, good, thanks, bye-bye. It's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. All right, now let me put my 2 pence here. All right, I like quite a number of the suggestions that were made, but if my memory serves me right, one of the main statements that you always get from NAWASA, whether we're in the peak of the rain season or the dry season, is that you should store sufficient water to last for 3 days. And they go even further and specify how many gallons per person. All right? So it kind of baffles me that Tuesday to today, so many people are unable to go to work because they don't have water. Now, if that's the call, the people who are supplying the water dealers of the nation, all right, they are telling you, okay, we do not have a perfect system, so things could go wrong. However, to secure your interests, we advise that you store X amount of water to last you for X amount of time. Now, they went further and specified the length of time. So what they are saying in essence is that we should be able to get back water to you within 3 days. They have the backup trucks that if that doesn't come through, they can, you understand? So my question is, we as individuals, household leaders and so forth, do we pay attention to these notices? Or we just take things for granted that wouldn't happen? Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Innocent morning.
Welcome.
A very, very short thing I want to say. Innocent, the people that want to stake all this money and pay for carnival for a little panty and a bra, I don't think they're complaining.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So be it as it may. All right. It all boils back to, of course, prioritizing. All right. Quick suggestions. GDB has facilities. Ariza has facilities. Most of the institutions, the financial institutions, for the Christmas, they will have a Christmas special. Invest in a water tank or two now. Yeah, invest in a water tank or two. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Morning. I'd like for you or somebody to give us the number to NAWASA. You said they would supply people who wants a tank and have that number in the future, please. I don't think you'll have it now.
NAWASA's number is 440-2155.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. 5 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Yeah, secure your interests, all right? You have a family, you've got responsibility. That should be, water is life. Remember that. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Welcome.
I just want to make something done family housing scheme. There are some people that are complaining. You see, the housing authority build the houses there for them, but they didn't put proper drainage. All right, that's the plain complaint since yesterday. And when the rain fall, the whole place for all the people complain the house flood up because they haven't got proper drainage. I don't know if it's the people who respond for the drainage or the people who sell the land for them to put drainage like the housing scheme supposed to be draining proper drainage because the land is a lot lower than the road. The road is a lot higher than the land. So when the rain fall and the land have a slope, through the rain, there was flood down, completely flood down. And I don't know who responsible for that. I'm just trying to find out if it's housing authority or if it's the people that have the property right against the road itself. They don't want to come down. So I'm just trying to throw it out so that the authority could know who's responsible for that situation.
Okay.
I do not know.
Thank you, caller. Housing authority, please look into this. All right, good morning. Ask your family and friends when sending you barrels. Send the ones that can store drinking water. Attach the spouting from your roof. Place a piece of material over it to prevent dust from entering. Let's see what it says here. You don't need a barrel. I have a couple of barrels I can give away. All right, that's good. That's nice being benevolent. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning. I would just like to see, let them sit and continue to call NAWASA. And if you don't have the common sense to get your act together and have a 2 buckets of water in your place for an emergency, that's just crazy. Okay. And the other thing the man was saying about how long water would last. The whole idea is, even if you have a drum filled with water, you use the water. But the idea is to replenish it so you have water in case of an emergency. Simple. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Back to the telephone line. Let's go here. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent. Just want to share a bit here.
The background is very noisy.
Yeah?
The background is very noisy.
I don't know what maybe let me get up from it. I just want to say that the idea about NAWASA supplying someone with a tank and billing them for it. It is not a far-fetched idea, you know. I think it's a good one. Let me tell you why. There are some people who have multiple credit accounts, and it is difficult for some of them maybe to be paying one here, one there, one day, one day. If the government extends concessionary terms to NAWASA, it may not be everybody that will take it. But if they extend concessionary terms to NAWASA, that they can provide a tank and have that tank supplied to someone who is in need, and then they bill them for the water and that tank together, it is not a bad idea. So I don't think people should beat it down. I mean, I may not want to participate in it, but I think it is an idea that could be looked at with the government making a sort of input in terms of the concession on those tanks that is being imported. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. But I don't think the idea should be beaten down per se.
Okay.
I think it's something that could be explored as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good one. All right, folks. This is where we've got to end it for this morning. In ending, secure yourself. All right. Secure yourself. Ensure that you have your water supply. That's your security. That's your responsibility to secure home. Water is life. Even to take your medication in the morning. All right? Ensure that you secure enough water. Now, as I say, secure for 3 days, do that. All right? Christmas coming up. Take advantage of the financial outings, go secure, get a loan. Some of them unsecured. Get a loan. Go GDB, get a loan and set up your tanks at home. That is your responsibility. The provision of it by NAWASA is theirs, but it's your responsibility to secure your home. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Love you.